So I want to let you know what this menu is across the top up here. What each of these items will do for you. So the first one is the little cursor. Select is what it says when you use it. This is used to select the things that are on your cutting bed. All the images that you have here, it's what you use to move them around, to rotate them, and be able to put them in here however you'd like. This one, I didn't know forever, and I finally figured out what it was. I had a little rolly ball on my mouse right here, and if I needed to scroll down or scroll up, I could do that. But if I ever needed to go left and right, I would kind of get a little stuck, and I never knew exactly how to do that. To fix that, click on this little pan. It is a little hand that literally grabs your image and moves it around. It doesn't grab the items that are on there. It literally moves the window around for you. This is extremely helpful when you've zoomed in on something and you want to be able to see everywhere on it. The hand is what will help you out. So this little pan thing will be what you need. Zoom back out here. This is the magic undo button. So I moved this all around. It is not where I want it to be. So I'm just going to undo my movements until it gets back to the previous place that I had put it. This will move it when you let go of the mouse click. So if you clicked on it and you held it and you kind of moved it all around, it's not going to do that for you. It'll be wherever you let go of the item that you were moving around, it'll move it back to that. So it didn't do all that swirling around that I did, it just literally moved it right back to there. This is the redo. So, oops, I moved it, but I really want to go back to where it was. And then I click this and it'll move it. Your little plus button here in the middle. This is so you can use Glowforge's items that they want you to be able to put in. This feature is one that you probably saw in the videos when they were selling the Glowforge to you, where you can take a picture that somebody's drawn and you put it in your machine down here, and you can click that little trace button and it'll take a picture of what's in there. I think in the entire time I've used my Glowforge, I have used that once. I didn't use it again. Upload, you've hopefully seen what this one does. This is how you add things to it. So this is how you can add pictures, you add files, whatever it is that you want to put onto your Glowforge to cut. This is where you would add those files to your screen here so that you could use them. This is a premium feature. This would be where you insert a shape. So if I had Glowforge Premium, you could click on this and you could insert a rectangle easy, a circle, whatever. Because I no longer have Premium, I literally have just created a file that says rectangle and put the rectangle when I need it. I'll just open the file and import the rectangle and put it around my pictures that I need. I didn't decide to keep the premium because I didn't use it all that much. It was really helpful for putting a rectangle around a picture engrave. I think that's what I was doing the most with it, but I really wasn't using all the other features for it. Yes, you can get unlimited designs, designs of the month, creative tools. It says it was in the fast lane. That's what they said. And you could revert to past prints. I guess that was something I did use, is if I cut something and then I made adjustments to it, but I was like, I don't like the adjustments, I want to go back to what I previously cut, you could see your past prints. But it's not something that I felt was worth my money, especially when I can put rectangles and circles in a different way. Text, this is when you wanted to be able to put these letters here by having Glowforge give you a list of fonts you could use. Wasn't anything I used all that often, so again, we decided not to go with it. Here's another menu you're going to use a lot. You're going to want to know to set the focus. Mine's not highlighted because I've already done that. Design details. This will let you know what is going on with it. When you uploaded it, instructions, if you ever want to write yourself instructions on what to do with this. If you download a Glowforge file, sometimes they will give you a list of instructions in here on how to assemble it. Back up to this menu right here. This is that Glowforge Premium where you can see your past prints. Your preferences. This might be one you guys would like to use. This tells you, this is a newer feature for Glowforge, but this is what you see on your screen. See how they all change color to a high contrast, so it's easier to see the things that I've chosen to cut. If you were to change any one of these things from a cut to an engrave, it looks different. If you change it to a score, it would be a completely different color. And if you choose to ignore it, it turns that nice dotted line and doesn't show up when you go to cut. Go back to preferences real quick in here. You can also adjust your line thicknesses. I like making sure everything can be as close as possible to maximize the amount of wood that I'm using. So I like keeping it down here by the precise. And I like keeping it, because this was like the original view. So I kind of enjoy the original view of it and making sure it is the way that I like it to look. See how this one's dotted? That means it is not going to cut because it is not in the Glowforge boundaries. And that little movement fixed it. Up here, hopefully you know what this is. That is your button that says it is magic time. Okay, that thing is no longer cool.